Let's see. Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? It's your idea.
We can talk about anything. I was going to talk about how we met.
I was trying to remember that.
Well, you said something about that you used to talk to Rudy von Schmitto, a
Yep.
friend of both of ours, in class.
No, it was in the student council meeting
Oh,
where we didn't do anything except sit there in the auditorium.
Sit there and talk. So you guys never did anything at all,
Not that I can remember.
huh?
We might have had a little meeting that decided something.
And why were you talking to Rudy about it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because he is also a friend of mine, like?
He's a friend of yours and a friend of mine, so I don't know what we were talking about, but
And at that time, you and I never talked to each other.
no. But you sat behind me in geography.
I do remember
History
that. Yeah, that was
class.
senior year, fall semester, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
you kept playing with my hair or something in the
You had the
back.
longest hair. It was all over my desk. And plus, you were you were Mr. Glenn's favorite student, so I wanted to get points.
I was his secretary
Yeah, that's right.
because he didn't want to bother with taking notes on the class, so I did.
Not notes. I thought you just took. Didn't you just take roll? No.
Oh, maybe I did
Huh.
take roll.
And what was special about Rudy?
He was friendly and fun, and
Well,
I don't
he
know.
was, he was also gay, and
Nobody
everybody knew it except him.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, he never acted gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how your name came up, but he said he knew you, and he would work on getting you to ask me out.
I don't remember him ever even mentioning you.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
exactly
that's
how it
interesting.
happened.
That was
But,
interesting.
We didn't go out until, well,
Till
after
after school was out.
after graduation.
Yeah.
A bunch of us started going to the lake, to the beach.
Well, I don't think we actually had gone through graduation yet, but we were done attending classes. There's that space in between, you know?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
And I might have started on senior skip day.
Maybe.
We skipped school to go to the beach, and then it got to be the same group of people. And then, did we go out to lunch too?
What do you mean?
Like during
When?
those days that we went to the beach?
Oh, we may have. We may have gone to like even dinner, like gone to a pizza place or something. Because I remember doing a lot of things. There was a group of about 8, and I'm not even sure what the distribution of guys and girls was, because I don't think there were any couples in the
No, there were
group.
no couples.
Yeah.
And so we did that for several times. And then you called me one day and said, you want to go out to get something to eat?
No.
No?
No. I called you because a subset of the group was going out to play putt-putt.
Putt-putt. That's right.
And I forgot who they were, but there was only a couple of guys, I think, and they were going to bring a girlfriend, and that wasn't necessarily part of the group. So I don't know if I remember that exactly or not, but they were going to do that, and they said, well, hey, why don't you ask Barb? Because I didn't have anybody else to ask. No, I'm just kidding. And so that's when I called you and I said, hey, we're going to go out. How would you like to go out and play some putt-putt? And what did you say?
Who's going?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Who's all going? And I said, well, so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. And I mentioned the other 4, 2 guys, 2 girls. And you said, sure.
Yep. So we went out to play putt-putt. All through that, I had no idea that this was a date. And then we went to eat.
No, I don't even know that we went to eat. We went up to pay for our game.
Oh, to pay for the putt-putt. And I pulled out my money and I was going to pay for myself. And he said, no, I'll pay for it. And then I found out that it was a date.
And so our first date, you didn't even know was a date.
Yeah.
And all that time you'd been asking Rudy about if I was free to be swooned.
No. Well, we've
That
gone
was
out
funny.
a lot of times and it wasn't a date.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know what a lot is, but yeah, we had that spring, gone out as a group a couple times. Well, that was that story, I guess. Anything you want to
And
add?
Here's where we are now.
I add a little something to it. On July 3rd, we went to the beach, just you and I.
Oh, yeah, I remember
As
that.
a date. And I'm sweating it there because it may have been our second date. And I'm trying to think of something to talk about, so we're not just walking around not talking to anybody. Do you remember the question I asked you?
When is your birthday?
I said, when's your birth? By the way, when's your birthday? And you told me
Today.
today. So then I even felt worse. Felt like an idiot then. So that's all I wanted to add to that.
Okay.
All right.
And then we dated through August, and then you went to one school. And
Albion.
and I went to the other,
You went to
Central.
Central Michigan High School.
CMU.
Yeah.
And, that kind of postponed everything.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't even remember the next time we saw each other. It may have been Thanksgiving or something.
Yeah, because I didn't have a car.
I didn't have a car my
And we
freshman
didn't have a
year.
car, so
Yeah.
how are we going to get, back and forth?
Okay. That's good.
It's a good start.
See if it worked.